In this video, we are going to graph some compound inequalities. So this is an OR compound inequality, so it's going to end up looking like this at this level of math. And this one is a AND compound inequality. So it's going to end up looking like this when we're done. So let's start with this one. X divided by -3 is greater than or equal to 2. So to undo division, I want to multiply both sides by -3. That's going to make that division go away. So then I will have x only left here, and 2 times -3 is -6. But we have a special rule that when we multiply or divide both sides by a negative number, this inequality has to flip to stay true. This one over here, I will solve separately. So to get rid of addition, I subtract 1 from both sides. So then I get 2x is greater than 10. And then to undo multiplication of 2, I will divide by 2. So I get x is greater than 5. And this is an OR situation. I want to put both of these numbers on the number line. So make sure I have the 5 and the -6. And this is going to be an open circle, because I cannot equal 5. I'm just x is greater than 5. So all these numbers over here, like 6 and 7 and 8, all of these numbers are greater than 5. I can also be less than or equal to -6. But since I can equal -6, I'm going to put in a filled-in circle to represent that I can be -6. I can also be -7 and -8 and all these numbers. So I'm going to draw an arrow this way. And again, that's an OR. I can be this or this. This situation is an AND situation. I'm bounded by these two numbers, but I don't like 5 minus 2x. I'd rather write that with the x term first, so that's the first thing I'm going to do. So 3 is less than -2x plus 5 is less than or equal to 11. Notice that the positive 5, because this is a positive 5, this minus sign goes with the 2, not the 5. So that minus goes there. So now let's solve this. I'm trying to get x by itself, so -2x plus 5. Let's undo the plus 5 by subtracting 5. Notice I have to do it in all 3 sections. So this will cancel. So 3 minus 5 is -2. And then I have -2x left. 11 minus 5 is 6. To undo the multiplication of -2, I need to divide by -2, all 3 sections. And that will, again, because we're dividing by a negative or multiplying by a negative, we're going to have to flip these. So -2 divided by -2 is 1, but I have to flip this to be true. -2 divided by -2, those cancel. So I have x. 6 divided by -2 is -3. Notice that this is equal, so that's also going to flip. Now down here, I have to have -3, I have to have 1. This is an open circle because I cannot equal 1. This is a filled-in circle because I can equal -3. And I want the x's to be greater than -3, so this way. But I also want the x's to be less than 1, so I need to go this way. So any number in here is true, such as 0, -1, and -2. All of these numbers are true. They are between these two numbers.